I was able to sneak back inside this afternoon while Heel Wife ran out and did some errands. So, what's up everybody? It's Grim, and today I'm bringing you my Raw reactions for the November 21st, 2016 episode, Survivor Series Fallout. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alert, alert, this is not a drill. Goldberg has entered himself into the 2017 Royal Rumble. Goldberg starts off Raw, and he comes out. He's jacked as fuck. He is super high after just destroying the Beast at Survivor Series. If you want to know what I thought of that, check out my reactions video. I'll put the link in the description for that. Shit was shook after watching that Survivor Series. But Goldberg, he says that to all other 29 men at the WWE Royal Rumble, all of yous are next. Holy shit. Shockwaves have rattled throughout the WWE universe. Are you super pumped for Goldberg to be in the Royal Rumble? Or people are pissed? No, people are not pissed. You know if he's going to be in it, he's got to win, right? I mean, he fucking annihilated Brock Lesnar. You can't have him in the Royal Rumble to have, like, Sami Zayn throw him over the top rope or something. Goldberg was, like, thanking everybody. Thank you, Stephanie McMahon. Thank you to the fans. And then he was wondering, I had one jackhammer in me. I had one spear in me. And obviously a few more. So does that mean I have one more title run in me? Well, the road to the title starts at the Royal Rumble. So his ass is in it. This is going to be insane. This is going to be a wild ride. And speaking of wild rides, after that segment, we get the tag team title match as the Screw Day come out bragging about how they're going to beat Demolition's record for holding the tag team titles for 500 and bajillion days. And they're going to go up against Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro. Can these two get along just long enough to take the tag titles from the Screw Day? No, even though they had the victory in the bag, Cesaro locks in the sharpshooter on Kofi Cockwagon. Kofi Cockwagon, tap. He was tapping out. But Xavier Woods, wait, aren't they supposed to be the good guys? Xavier Woods of the Screw Day is distracting the referee like they're bad guys. The referee doesn't see Kofi Cockwagon tapping. Cesaro gets salty as a pretzel. He's triggered as fuck. He's like, what the fuck? Next thing you know, Kofi Cockwagon, whoop, fruit roll up. 1, 2, 3. Screw Day retained the tag titles. And Cesaro's shit was shook. He was pissed off. He's actually tweeting that he's had enough of this shit. He might wind up on SmackDown. So in one of the funniest backstage segments in a long time, Enzo Amore is standing outside of the male locker room, and he's like, hey, yo, Cass, what the fuck are you doing over here? I ain't got my clothes. I'm out here naked. You know, people can see my meat and potatoes. Cass locked him out of the locker room with no clothes on. So now the next thing you see, Enzo Amore walking through the backstage area with his schlong swinging in the wind. And there's Lana. And he's like, hey, Lana, how you doing? And, you know, it was so funny because Lana was playing this off like she was, like, embarrassed and blushing but looking. And then all of a sudden, Machka! Here comes Rusev! And he's triggered as fuck! He's like, what are you doing naked in front of my wife? Lana's like, Rusev covers her eyes and she's still smiling. And he's saying that he's going to kick Enzo's ass later on in the evening. And oh, goddamn it, did he. He gets Enzo in the ring and practically did what Goldberg did to Brock the night before. He beat the poor little bastard in like 2 minutes. Tappy City with the accolade. Poor little Enzo got his ass kicked. Jericho and Kevin Owens. Troll level legendary. Chris Jericho starts off with the highlight reel, you know, his little show with the little TV and whatnot. And he's got his little list of Jericho. And here comes Kevin Owens. He's acting like he's salty as a pretzel. And he starts arguing with Jericho. And Jericho starts arguing with him. And they're bantering back and forth about how the fuckers are going to fight. And that they're going to break up. And we're all going to be so upset. And they're like, you know whose fault it is? I know whose fault it is. It's Roman Reigns! And they hug each other like, we're not breaking up. We hate Roman Reigns. We have a collective enemy. Yeah, Roman Reigns. They totally hate his ass. And of course, now here comes Rollins. Here comes Roman Reigns. fisty, punchy, kicky, fight. And then that sets up some action for later on in the program. Mick Foley's like, look, you fucks. Seth Rollins is going to get a title shot against Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship tonight in the main event of Raw. And damn, was that a good match. Probably one of the best matches on Raw in a while. See, so we had the Naked Enzo segment, best segment in a while. We have Kevin Owens versus Rollins for the Twizzler title. Best main event in a long time. This match was so good. It was no disqualification. But then again, Jericho and Reigns were banned from ringside. If that makes any sense to you. No disqualification. What the fuck was he going to do? Disqualify them if they came and interfered? Because guess what? Jericho came and interfered. Although, he hit himself in a costume. He's like, how can I fit in with all the little marks out in the arena today? I'll put on a Sin Cara mask and a Shinsuke Nakamura coat. And he fit right in. Rollins and Owens brawling on the outside. Rollins climbs up to the way high seats over like the little garage opening and dives down onto Owens. It was a sick spot. And then they're brawling back to the ring. And that's when Jericho made his presence felt in his cool little costume. He trips Rollins. And Rollins gets pissed. And Rollins with the unmasking. Jericho, motherfucker! That distracts him just long enough for Kevin Owens to do a Pop-Tart powerbomb onto the ring apron. Well, it really wasn't the Pop-Tart one, but, powerbomb on the ring apron. Ow! Break your back. Ow! Rolls Rollins in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Title retained. Kevin Owens keeps the Fruit Loop belt, but he did not win the match with the Fruit Roll Up. So this segment sort of made no fucking sense to me. Mick Foley says to Sami Zayn, well, you guys failed at Survivor Series. Team Raw lost, and people are pissed. So therefore, you're going to have to get your ass kicked by Braun Strowman. What? If I was Sami Zayn, I'd be like, oh, hey, Mick. Fuck you. Really? I gotta fight Braun Strowman? Sami Zayn comes down to the ring, and Braun Strowman is just like, Braun! Just clobbers Sami Zayn when the poor dude wasn't even ready. And then the dude is practically dead the entire match. Braun Strowman is just flipping his limp body around like a rag doll. Foley comes out and's like, referee, fuck are you doing? End the damn match. The dude is obviously dead. He can't defend himself. A ding, 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 gloong. It's over with. Braun Strowman wins by death. Okay, so because Cesaro and Sheamus could not pull off the victory against the Screw Day, now we need to find out who's the new number one contenders. Well, we're going to have Carl Underpants and Puke Gallows go up against the Golden Truth, Our Lies, and Fart Dust. Now, wait a minute. These guys are the number one contenders? First of all, haven't the club, Carl Underpants and Puke Gallows, had like 5 title opportunities just recently, and they couldn't get the job done? And then the Golden Truth, did they have a title opportunity? I don't think so, but nobody cares because why would they deserve it? Because they're practically superstars jobbers. But, okay, this is the matchup because brand split. And then Carl Underpants and Puke Gallows won the match because brand split. So we get to see that fucking feud again. Huh? High five, brand split, right, guys? Yeah! So Fartlet is in the ring talking about how, I'm the best because I'm Fartlet and I retain the title and Sasha Banks wants a chance at the title. She comes out, blah, 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 I want to fight you. Charlotte says, okay, but not today. Wait, what the fuck? Why would you say okay, but not today? Either do it now or say you're going to get a shot, but in the future. But Bayley's there. And then Nia Jax is there, and Nia Jax is like, look, I'm not coming for the title. Well, why wouldn't you? Because bad guys? Nia Jax wants to beat the crap out of Sasha Banks for being lousy on the Survivor Series team, calls her a purple-haired, overrated Barbie doll. Strong words coming from a battle cow. But I don't understand why the fuck you would want to have beef with Sasha Banks when she doesn't have a belt! Go after Fartley, you dumb fuck! So, okay, now there's a tag match set up, and it's going to be Fartlet and Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks and Bayley, and in the end, Sasha Banks makes Fartlet tap with the bank statement. Tappy, tappy, tap. So good, that feud is going to continue. Meanwhile, where's Emelina? At home, washing her tights for the last 3 months. They've been advertising Emelina's return. She's yet to show up. Can we have a new feud, please? I think people are sick and tired of Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. People are pissed! There was 2 cruiserweight matches that did 0 to enhance the programming whatsoever, other than they were some cool matches with some flippy-doos. We got to see Rich Swann qualify to face Brian Kendrick next week on the debut of the 205 Live show, which will be a live cruiserweight show after SmackDown. Oh, good. Another hour of wrestling to watch. I love WWE, but guess what? I also have a life outside of watching WWE every single day, all day long, because the fuckers put out so much programming. I mean, think about this. We had NXT Saturday, Survivor Series Sunday, Raw Monday, we have SmackDown Tuesday, and now we're going to have 205 Live Tuesday after SmackDown, and then NXT on Wednesday again. It's every day. It's every day. I think it's a little bit of overkill, and quite frankly, the poor old cruiserweights are getting lost in the mix, and then if they get their own show and they're barely going to be featured on Raw, then that's it. It's practically over with. I feel bad for the cruiserweights because they're very, very, very talented guys. So, let me know what you thought of the show in the comments below. I gotta get the hell out of here before the Red Mist Period Dragon comes home and gets her ass hairs in an uproar when she finds me in the house. Thank God I got some clothes and whatever. I'm gonna go chill with the Ninja Twins. I'll be there. Let me know what you thought of the show in the comments below. And I thank you guys for watching my Raw reactions. And if you miss me being cringy as fuck in the Walmart, you might want to check that out, because in my opinion, one of the funniest things I've ever did. I'm out of my fucking mind. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Grim out!